I know from experience, sometimes they're just straight up uncomfortable and unwilling to get in front of the camera. So how do you encourage them, help make them comfortable? Or do you figure out a way to like not include them at all? Because if they're not going to be comfortable, it's not going to turn out well. So how do you get around that? Like, that's to me something I'm always fighting against, even just doing social media. People do not want to get in front of the camera.
Yeah. I think it might be twofold. I think for the business owner, my advice is maybe hire someone, a videographer, filmmaker, or someone to help you out, because it can get overwhelming in the sense of like, okay, I need this type of camera. Oh, I need lighting. Do I need good audio? Should I have good audio? Does it really matter? So there's all these questions. When you hire someone, they take care of all that for you, and you don't have to worry about it. It might seem expensive, but at the end of the day, you'll be spending more money and more of your time editing stuff and doing stuff, then it's just not worth it. So make it easy on yourself from that side. And then I think this from a business owner and video person perspective, I've encountered a lot of people over the years who are uncomfortable in front of the camera, and it really just starts with having conversations and just like not putting up the camera, not putting up everything. Like, okay, tell me about, like, just drawing them. It's just talking, and you piece it together afterwards. But just having the conversation with people, I've seen people just kind of tighten up, and over a period of time, they loosen up and they're fine.
That's good.
And so then for someone who maybe like what you're doing, we were just like, okay, I really want to do this like social media once every day kind of thing. I can't obviously hire someone every single day or once a week. So how do I do it? It's kind of, you just got to put yourself out there and do it. I'm sure it wasn't comfortable for you at first. You're like, I feel about this, but you just dive in and you start to learn and you just go from there. So.
Yeah, I tell everyone that I'm an introvert, and I like before this business, I didn't have selfies, I didn't have video. Like I had to sometimes consciously be like, oh, I better make sure I'm in these pictures with my kids. So then all of a sudden I was like, oh man, like I need to start practicing what I'm preaching and getting myself. And if you go back to the first few videos, they're so embarrassing. Like I have not gone back, but I'm sure if I went back, they'd be awful because I know how nervous I was. I know I was like shaking and my voice was shaky and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. It's just like watching real actors like Tom Cruise. I'm sure his first video wasn't good, or his commercial, whatever he did first, like anybody. And then you learn the craft a little bit and you get a little more comfortable with that blinking light and the lights on you and the microphone. So
yeah, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. It's like public speaking. I remember I did a few sermons. Like first time I ever public spoke, of just like, gosh, this is horrible. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you become. So it's just do it.
Yep, for sure.